Hello boys and girls, today I'm going to do an example video with you where we use paint to stamp with. And to do our stamping, we're going to use a variety of tools. We're going to use some sponges, we're going to use some plastic cups, we're going to use all sorts of different things. We're even going to use a foam brush. We don't usually paint with foam brushes a lot in our art class, but we do use them for stamping. And so the first thing we're going to do for this, I'm going to decide what I want to make. I am going to make a flower picture. So I'm going to take my stamp, which is the sponge, and I'm going to dip it into some paint. I usually like to dip my sponges into two paint colors because I think it makes it a little more interesting. And the first thing I'm going to do is stamp the middle of my flowers. When we actually do the stamping, we're pressing straight up and down with our sponges. We're not wiping the paper with the sponges, we're just going up and down, kind of like a kangaroo. I want you to think of your stamping as like how a kangaroo hop, hop, hops. I want you to hop your stamp across the paper. So I'm going to be using those different sponges and cups to make the center of my flowers. And then I'm going to dip my sponge into two colors, so red and pink for this flower, and I'm going to sponge around the outside to make my petals. And again, when we go up and down with our tool, that is called stamping. So I'm going to make my two flowers with the red and pink petals by going up and down like a kangaroo. Now I'm going to try my sponge brush. If I go up and down, up and down, up and down, I can make really long petals like this. And if I go up and down, up and down, up and down, I can make the same petal a bunch of times. And that's basically what we're doing. We're stamping the same thing over and over, and that's called repetition. Now I'm going to try some different colored petals on this flower. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And on the last flower, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to only go down once for each petal. So I'm going to put a lot of paint on the end and just go straight down. That's going to make a smaller flower with smaller petals. So boys and girls, that's it. Stamping is a lot of going up and down with paint on your tool. That's it. Thank you.